Welcome back to the channel, y'all. It's Tiffany J, and I gotta tell y'all what happened, like what went down with the military stuff. Because as y'all know, I'm not in the military. And thanks to all the people that was just texting me congratulations, telling me and my brother congratulations, and you know, like just on a new journey. Like for those that did it, thank you. But we're not in the military, y'all. We did not finish the process, and I'm about to tell y'all why. So we did not finish the process. So we did go to MEPS. We did a whole video explaining like what happened at MEPS, how our process was at MEPS, what to do, what not to do, what to bring, what not to bring, what to expect from the people, a whole lot of. But I felt like that shouldn't have been the part 2 because it just would have been dragged out and a whole lot of talking. But if y'all want that video, y'all just let me know and I'll just do a little something to give y'all a little short clip of that. But it really was just a sit there and a talk video. But what really happened was, after I left, y'all, and she told me that I was 2 pounds over, which was like 1 to 2% over the average weight for like my height and weight and size and all of that, everything went downhill. I was so disappointed when I left that afternoon. Like my parents took off work, they came up, I took off work, you know, we're just a whole lot of sacrificing being thrown into this process, which I'm so grateful for the family that supported us through the whole process and even still now. I had all my family and friends in a group chat, keeping them updated when I can of like when to get on a call, or they had a link. They had a virtual link that family and friends can get on to so they can watch it, and I was just so disappointed. But I felt like the recruiters, well, it's one in particular, and I'm not doing no names. He just didn't know what he was doing. It was just a whole lot, and I was getting frustrated because I'm just like, you're the recruiter. How you don't know this stuff? Why every week I have to wait for you to hit me up to give me updates on my stuff? Like, I shouldn't have to be running you down. And one thing about me, I'm not running nobody down for some information, but I don't put so much time, and we done sacrificed a lot of just the process getting started and during the process. What are you doing? So I was getting irritated. Y'all, it went from you taking the test, you passed the ASVAB test, the ASVAB final test. In the ASVAB final test, there is a portion when it's like a personality test. They said it is important, but it's not going to determine like if you pass or not. So we're like, okay, we passed the ASVAB test, we finished the personality test. When they told us we passed the ASVAB test, that's all we was worried about. Because I mean, they didn't say it was going to hinder us if we didn't pass the personality test. Why 2 weeks later he was like, well, you have to have 100 on a personality test and you had a 99. Why you just not telling me this now? Like, if this didn't stop me from going to MEPS, why does it matter now? That's 1. 2, the lady at MEPS said I was 1 to 2% over, which was like 2 pounds. Why 2 weeks later you telling me I have to lose 30, no, first it was 10 pounds in like 2 weeks. So I'm like, okay, y'all, I went on a strict diet. When I say a strict diet, y'all, I would never do it again. I would never do it again. It was so unhealthy, but I was so determined. I was so motivated to get this weight down 10 pounds, and I did. I went down under 10 pounds actually in 1 week. It's possible, but it's not healthy. And I wasn't really working out. Like, I was working out, but I wasn't working out every day, so that's why I made my diet more crucial. I was eating boiled eggs, applesauce, green apples, regular scrambled eggs. If I had meat, it would be like turkey bacon or turkey breast, and I'll just like have it with my boiled eggs. Like, I cut it in half. I made the boiled eggs do what it do, baby, with the hot sauce, the pepper. Yeah, it was good, but it was just, I was tired of eating that stuff and repetitive. I lost 10 pounds. Told him I lost 10 pounds. He was like, okay, good, I'm gonna go ahead and set yourself to go. Set your stuff so you can go back in another week. So I'm like, okay. before I even can get like the final call for the final set appointment, he gonna say, well, we talked and we looked over your stuff, you're gonna have to be down 30 pounds in like 2 weeks. And y'all, when he told me this, I flipped. I tripped out. I said, are you serious? That's not even possible. Like, that's not even possible. So basically you telling me 30 pounds, but you just told me 10. So basically like 40 pounds in a month. Are you crazy? I would be skinny. I would look so sick. I would look skinnier than how I was looking in high school. Oh my gosh. Like, y'all, that drew the line. And I told myself that, you know, I know this wasn't in my plans and in my goals, but I'm gonna see through it until I feel like something is pulling me back. Like, you know, God, keep me through this, because this is something I do want now, but I know it's not in my plans and it wasn't in my goals. So if it's not in your will, do what you gotta do so I can see the sign that this is not for me and it's time for me to step back. And that was a sign that it was time for me to step back, because that's not even healthy. That's not even possible, for one. Like, that is crazy. And then my mom was just going crazy, because I'm just like, I wonder how many people really tried to do this crazy, this extravagant goal in such a short amount of time. Like, yeah, that's causing a lot of mental stuff and everything. That's 2. 3, I said I was going to continue to do this process, but it cannot take away from my school stuff. Like, it cannot push me back with graduating when I'm supposed to graduate too far. Like, okay, so we were talking about my whole process or whatever, this, that, and the third, and he was like, I will be missing a semester. So I will be missing fall semester, summer, basically summer and fall semester, because of the basic training, and then I have to go to, it's another training too. So I won't be back until like February. So I'm like, okay, spring. Well, that changed. It was just like everything they were telling me in the beginning, during the process, everything was just changing, and I'm just like, okay, this is it. So when we came back from MEPS and he was changing the freaking weight and the weight requirement and how much I need to be down by in like 2 to 3 weeks, which is like a month, y'all, he said if I be down 10 to 15 pounds by the time I go back to MEPS, it's still not gonna be down enough, so I'm gonna have to go to a boot camp. I said, what type of boot camp? A weight loss boot camp. Are you trying to call me big, sir? I am nowhere near big to go to a boot camp. Like, I'm gonna go in that boot camp and they're gonna wish that was my size. I'm not going to no boot camp. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Then the boot camp was a month. It's a month long, and I have to go before basic training. So that means I wouldn't, that pushed everything back, and I wouldn't probably be back until maybe March or April. So that's missing spring semester too. Boy, you got me up. Oh, you got me messed all the way up. I'm not doing it. That's 3, y'all. That's 3 strikes, and I'm out. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. 3 strikes and I'm out of there, y'all. So I sent him a little message. I called my mom, I called my dad. I was venting, I was fussing, I was getting frustrated, I was disappointed. I was just like, I'm through, baby, through. And it was like, "Sil, pull the plug." So I'm like, all right. I texted him, I was like, you know, thanks for all you did. I kept it kind of cute, you know. I still let him know like you was messy, but I kept it cute. I was just like, everything is getting unorganized. Like, I don't know if y'all know what y'all doing, but y'all just pulling me left and right, and it's just so much information being thrown and so much information being changed and so much information that's not being like on a set point. Like, everything is changing. So I'm done. Thank you for what you did. Thank you for bringing me this far, but I'm done. Just a lot of time being wasted, a lot of money being wasted, baby. And one thing I don't play about is my mother freaking money. Okay? So he was like, sorry, I had to delete some footage. But yeah, one thing I don't play about is my freaking money. Like, what? Are you serious right now? So I was just like, you know what, they said I'm pulling the plug, y'all. When I hung up that phone and I prayed and I played my gospel music, y'all, I broke down. I really did. And it wasn't a breakdown like, oh my gosh, like I can't lose the weight, or like in some insecurity mindset. Like, it was not that at all. I was just so down because I was so disappointed in just them being messy, playing with my time, my money, just everything, the driving back and forth, just everything I was putting on the line for, basically, of just seeing this through. Because once my mind is set on something, like, it's set, and come on, I'm gonna put in that work to get it done. But I had my little downtime or whatever, and I was like, I don't let y'all, nothing's let me be freaking great. My camera just died. So sorry if the quality of the video is changed, but y'all are on my phone now. But and y'all look a little lopsided. Jesus, I'm sorry, y'all. We just gonna hurry up and get this through so we'll be done. But yeah, I wasn't crying of you know, just the things that was telling me. It was just like the whole process, like, oh my gosh, like I wasted this time, basically. Exactly how I felt, like I just wasted time. But you know, God, you did this for a reason. You know, this wasn't in your plan. So you know, I'm stressing you even more, just letting that go and focusing on what's next. So what's next? Nothing new is next. What's really next is me just finishing school, setting up my stuff to graduate, and because it's my last year, it's my last undergrad year, so that's what I'm focusing on, like just trying to live life, trying to balance more, you know, and have fun, live life. That's really what's next. But it is what it is, and you gotta move on. You can't hold on to stuff that you don't have control over. You can't let stuff take over your mental that you can't have control over. You only can control what you can control, and what you can't, you just gotta let it go. Let God, what is it? Let God and let go. It's not the same. You just gotta let God and let go. Let go and let God. Yes, so control what you can control, and what you can't control, you just gotta let go and let God. And that's exactly what I did, because at the end of the day, Tiff J, I'm gonna be good, baby. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be great. Not worried about a thing. Not worried about a thing. But yeah, y'all, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support of the family and friends that was with us during the process, that's still with us just in life. Shout out to my parents. You know, I love y'all. And yeah, I love y'all too. So y'all stay tuned. You know, y'all just stay motherfucking tuned. But as the routine continues, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the motherfucking channel. Turn on no bell so you won't miss a drop. And yeah, y'all, some of my friends told me like they wasn't getting a notification on dropping a video. So y'all might have to like undo the bell and do the bell again. I don't know why I didn't do nothing different. But yeah, so y'all might just need to do that. And yeah, so again, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And it's Tiffany J, and I'm out. Bye.